Ed Marsh here with a quick industrial sales rant, I'm going to call it. I want to talk about technical sales and the mindset that locks many B2B industrial companies, capital equipment builders, industrial distributors, and machinery and automation companies into sales mediocrity. And that's the idea of technical sales. Most companies like this think that the biggest part of selling is having salespeople who are veterans of the industry, who know the lingo, have relationships with project engineers, know the typical application details, and have worked for a couple companies in the space. This boils down to a simple assumption that what makes a successful machinery or industrial salesperson is an in-depth knowledge of the products. So I'm here today to throw the BS flag on that, right here, right now. I've argued many times that nobody cares about your products. Now that horrifies owners and executives of this type of company, but it's the reality. Your prospects care about business outcomes, not the technical details of your products and services. Now, don't get me wrong. Once a company decides to invest and change, then the engineering team has to do their due diligence to make sure that the solution is correct, that it considers all the many technical details, including controls integration, site preparation, material flow, all kinds of stuff. And you need salespeople and engineers who are competent and conversant in those details. But that's not selling. That's answering technical questions and coordinating details. Selling happens along the way, well before that. If we think of an iceberg analogy, that technical stuff is what's above the waterline. The temperatures, voltages, dimensions, torque, horsepower, etc. The mass of the industrial sales iceberg is below the water, and most sales reps never even realize it. That's where decisions are made on capital allocation, risk and strategy, relative return on different projects, and prioritization. That's where personalities and personal preference, departmental competition, finance considerations, and the owner's goals all come into play. If your sales team isn't aware of those considerations and at least participating in those conversations, if not leading them, then your company isn't selling. And that's true in most cases. Most technical sales teams are really just technical reference resources. If customers happen to buy, great. So how do you fix this? You start to hire great salespeople. If they've got moderate technical aptitude, they'll figure out the details. And you've got sales, application, commissioning, and service engineers with command of all those details anyway. You've got to find second or third standard deviation sales talent who can get to the C-suite, uncover compelling reasons to buy, confirm the decision-making criteria and timeline, etc. So that's a big mind shift. You either hire folks who've been mediocre in a number of roles just because they know your industry, speak the language, and know some folks, and hope against hope that somehow they'll become a strong rep, or you hire a great sales rep and help them to get up to speed on your industry, buyers, applications, and technology. I can tell you from experience, only one of those works long term. If you'd like to know how you find those unicorns, hit me up. There's tools and engineer processes to do just that.